Good morning, class. You're welcome to today's class. My name is Mr. Daniel. I'll be taking biology for SS1. Without wasting our time, let's go to today's class. Today's topic is microorganisms in our body and food. Microorganisms in our body and food. You know, I told you about microorganisms the other time that they are found everywhere, on air, on our table, where we are sleeping, everywhere. So they are something that we can't do without. And I told you some are beneficial and some are harmful. Now let's look at the microorganisms in our body and food. Now, microorganisms are also found in or on our body, such as mouth, in expire or in exhale air. That is, the air will produce out from our mouth. So microorganisms can also be found there in the dirt, under the nails, as well as in our food. When you take a contaminated food, you can contract microorganisms or contract disease from there. So now let's look at the ways and places through which microorganisms enter the body. Ways and places through which microorganisms enter the body. Number one, our mouth. I told you the other time, microorganisms can enter our mouth. When you eat a contaminated food or you drink contaminated water, through that means microorganisms can enter into your body through your mouth. Number two, the skin. Due to the presence of wounds, microorganisms can enter the body through them. Now, when you have a wound, microorganisms can enter into your body through that wound. If you didn't treat that wound very well, that is why whenever you have a wound, you treat it, you dress it very well, so that microorganisms will not enter into your body through the wound. Number three, the nose. When you breathe in contaminated air, microorganisms can enter into your body through that means. Or you are touching your nose, you touch your nose without washing your hands very well. Microorganisms can also enter. You see that these days we have all this the microorganisms that is affecting human now is this the virus that we're talking about. That's coronavirus. One of the things they will tell you is that you should not touch your nose, you should not touch your mouth. Now, when you touch your nose without washing your hands, microorganisms can enter into your body through that means. Now, number four, through animal bites. Some of these microorganisms, there are some animals that carry them. When they carry them and they bite you, you have a bite of them, you can microorganisms can enter into your mouth, into your body through that means. For example, like a female Anopheles who can enter into your body through that means. Another one is the trypanosome. The trypanosome is a causative agent of sleeping sickness. It's the one causing sleeping sickness. Now, when such a fly bites you, you can contract that microorganism, which is the trypanosome, through that means. Now, another one is a blood contact. Microorganisms can enter into your body through blood contact. Infection or vaccine or drugs and blood transfusion can cause microorganisms. Another one is the birth, through birth. Maybe somebody that is want to give birth now, and they attend to the person with infected instrument. Microorganisms can enter into that person through that, maybe through the umbilical cord or the vaginal canal. So microorganisms can enter like that. Now, another means is the sexual contact. I said sexual contact. I didn't use the word sexual intercourse. The reason why I didn't use the word sexual intercourse is that it's not only sexual intercourse that brings sexual contact. Now, during maybe some kind of kissing, you can contract, microorganisms can enter into your body through that means. It's a sexual contract. You can contract a disease like STD, gonorrhea, syphilis through sexual contact, or AIDS through that. So these are the ways or the means in which microorganisms can enter into our body. Now let's look at the carriers of microorganisms. Carriers of microorganisms. The carriers of microorganisms, this means the vector. They call it vector. Vectors mean the carrier. The organisms, there are some organisms that carry microorganisms. So all these organisms that carry them is what we call the vector of microorganisms, or the carrier. There are some agents that are not living organisms, like others, maybe water or air or food. All those ones are carriers of microorganisms, but they are not living. They are not living agents. Now let's look at the carriers or vectors of microorganisms. Carriers or vectors of microorganisms. Now you look at it this table. You look at the table here. Look at the table here. You see the first one is the vector of or carrier. The second one is a microorganism. It's not macro. Microorganisms. Now the first vector there you see there is a Anopheles mosquito. That is the female one. The female Anopheles mosquito is just the vector or the carrier. It's not the microorganism. Now the microorganisms there is the Plasmodium. This Plasmodium is a causative agent of the malaria. Now the second vector there is Tsetsefly. Tsetsefly, and the microorganisms living inside them is trypanosomes. Trypanosomes. We have the next one is housefly. The microorganisms living inside them is Vibrio cholerae. Then the next one is a rat flea or body louse. We have Rickettsia. Then we have Aedes mosquito. Aedes mosquito, and the microorganisms inside the Aedes is the virus. And we have rat fleas. We have bacteria inside them. Now let's look at microorganisms and diseases they cause. Microorganisms and diseases they cause. Now, the first one there is Plasmodium. The Plasmodium, the disease they cause is malaria fever. They are the one causing malaria fever. They are the microorganisms living inside that Anopheles mosquito. Now, another microorganism there is trypanosomes. Trypanosome is causing what we call sleeping sickness. Now the next one is Vibrio cholerae. Vibrio cholerae is the organism that causes cholera or typhoid fever. Then the next one is Rickettsia. This one is causing a typhus. They call it eye fever that time. So the another one is virus. Virus causes yellow fever or dengue, so we call it dengue fever. Now, and the last one that we're going to talk about today is the bacterium. That bacteria causes plague. So this will come to the end of today's class. I have an assignment for you, and though it's not written here, maybe you just bring out your pen now and write it down, and just list out list out ways in which microorganisms can enter into our body. List out ways in which microorganisms can enter into our body. Now another one is explain the non-living agent or non-living carriers of microorganisms. Explain it, mention them, and explain how they carry microorganisms. This will come to the end of today's class. See you next class. Thank you.